Battletoads then considered really to be a classic NES game, a game developed by Rare. You can just see the title sequence here. Now you play as either Rash or Zit. Pimple doesn't feature in the game, as you should see now from the basically the storyline. Basically the storyline revolves around a sort of weird ship called the Gargantua, which kind of looks like a dinosaur, which captures Pimple and the princess while they're driving around in space, and the person that actually captures is the Dark Queen. She's sort of the main enemy of the game. And then a chicken comes along, the chicken who so happens to be your boss, and then some really quite bizarre dialogue happens between the other two toads. Yeah, let's get him back, I got a craving for action, take us to the Rumble coach. Yeah. You press start and the game begins. Now for it's the first level, and for those of you who haven't played Battletoads, the game is a side-scrolling beat-em-up basically. You can use anything you want. You can use your fists, which often cause the enemies to sort of fly off screen. You can use weapons, as I'm using here. While the core element of the game is obviously a beat-em-up, there are different elements. For example, this is the first boss, and it basically requires you to avoid the machine gun fire or whatever it is, and sort of throw the boulders at the front of the screen in order to defeat the boss. The Dark Queen tortures you throughout the game, usually with rubbish puns such as this one. Let's see her do against my birds of prey. Pray the birds don't get them. Hilarious. This is the second level, and here we can see the sort of the variety that Battletoads has. For example, now we're basically abseiling and sort of killing enemies this way. And this is the third level, and now we're deeper in the canyon. Now, the thing that has to be mentioned about Battletoads is that it is phenomenally hard. I mean, this is the NES, this is the days before quick saves and checkpoints. I mean, it was one-hit kills. It's only a certain number of lives, only a certain number of continues. I mean, it's not hard in a bad way, it's good. I mean, the game would own you pretty much all the time when you start off in the beginning. I mean, this here's the race section, and as you can see, basically you have to sort of avoid the objects before you before they sort of flash up on screen. But if you know, you made one mistake and that was it, you were gone. The next level, the fourth level, is your sort of generic side-scrolling NES game ice level. It's well done, it's well programmed, so I certainly can't complain, especially when you have the sort of hilarious scene of having snowmen throw snowballs at you, and not only that, these snowballs actually hurt. I don't know quite what's inside them, but anyway, very surreal. This level here is one of my favourite levels. It revolves around you basically climbing several snakes in order to get to the top of the level. Your timing's got to be absolutely perfect, but it is a lot of fun, and again it shows the sort of the changes in variety. Here's the same sort of concept, but this time you've got sort of spikes everywhere. This is another one of my favourite levels. This one's really bizarre. It's called Rat Race, and basically you have to sort of outrun this rat here. If you don't, and you sort of fail and he beats you, by the end of the level you will sort of explode. Eventually, after 11 arduous levels, you finally reach the final level, which basically consists of you continuing to have to climb this tower right here. These bouncy platforms are the worst. I mean, they just go on and on and on and on, and the tower goes on and on and on and on and on. Eventually, you will finally reach the Dark Queen, and she is obviously the final boss. It basically consists of her sort of running around as a tornado. Eventually, when you kill her, you'll get this final dialogue sequence, and it's all the typical sort of "I'll be back" type thing, really. So you've rescued your mate Pimple, and you've rescued the princess. Congratulations. Really can't fault Battletoads in any way, shape or form. The graphics are great, the storyline's a little bit stupid, but you know, at the end of the day it's the NES, and the whole, you know, the music's great. Everything about it is superb. It's really you could say a near perfect game. So all that leaves me to do really is to show you the end sequence. So there you are.